Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
He is comfortably with this.
So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
But he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
The extra point splits the uprights.
It's a lot of game left. It's a lot of game left.
14-0.
Gotta slow it down. Run.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own.
Come on, boys.
I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. You talk about this Chiefs defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
Held them well under 200 yards of total offense. And in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A first down carry for Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. At the 31-yard line. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
13. Get on. You at X.
What is that?
No, what is that?
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this in.
Oh my God!
He's
Love
just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Oh,
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Oh, no.
It's Henry.
I gave him the fucking first down, bro.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. A shotgun handoff to Henry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
This is caught by Williams. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This from 25 yards out. And this one is right through. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 1st down, back to Achane. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow.
17-0 our score after 1. The 2nd quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker.
That slow move is throwing me off.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
That's what I don't get. Why they put the NFL onside kick first?
I don't know.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
They do that when you make
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
I gotta get a stop here.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase,
Oh
you
my
nailed
God,
it,
this
forced
is
to,
weird.
because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They keep it with Henry on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Leo Chanel. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down
Yeah,
this
it's because
offense in the
I
first
think
half.
that shit is
This
glitching out
might be
because
the
I
opportunity
forgot
to get off the
to
field.
flip the play, automatic flip play. I think that's right.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
Forgot to put it back.
And that is much too long. That's
I gotta
into the
stop.
end
I
zone
needed
for
to
a
stop.
touchback.
Easy, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Mahomes going to throw. This goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he goes out right around the 39. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds.
I like that the
anything.
quarterbacks
Just don't leave
don't
yourself
fumble like
open to
that.
hits like that.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd
Like,
and
that's
4.
I think they did an update on that and made it increase on the chance.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't
To
really.
throw, it's Mahomes. Just taken in by Kincaid.
I think it was too low before, though.
Midfield before going out of bounds.
It was way too low.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I tell you what, if this is any quarterback other than Patrick Mahomes,
Because you can't really run. Unless you had a running guy like Lamar, but I mean quarterbacks fumble, but they do run. They do get hit and are able to take the hit.
First and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
About Justin
Second and 6.
Or I think the 49ers, but I don't know.
43! 43!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one
Come
complete to
on,
Jalen
bro.
Waddle. And he will go out right near the
He was out here going out of
35-yard
bounds
line.
and shit.
Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward and pick up a first down.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just showing
Got
the
to
20
keep
in
those
the red
signs
zone.
there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been
If I need a
struggling.
turnover, we got points.
Attack!
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to
And
tell me
I'm
all
going
the
out of
time,
bounds.
I
I'm
hate
trying to kill
experienced
time.
quarterbacks
And
because
I'm
no
fucking
matter
going
what,
out of
you
bounds.
really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would have going to a secondary target.
Further
for a nice
inches.
gain.
What?
That wasn't the primary target.
my
He's
God.
so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of
we gonna
scrimmage,
get this straight
knew
back,
where the
man.
pressure was going to
I
come
mean-
from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here comes third and about a foot.
Yellow!
They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to
God, he
pick up
chasing
the
me
first
down,
down.
bro. This
Inside the
dude is
5.
insane. It's like,
70 yards rushing for him.
oh.
It's been tough to stop here this first down.
I thought I had a touchdown. It felt like I had a touchdown there for a second. I'm like, all right, I'm in.
We'll take this one
And
out.
this
It's a
motherfucker
Chiefs
chased me down.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands
Because he's a
preparations
superstar.
that go into a game for an offensive
That's
line.
why.
Because there's a reason that running backs
What's
and
up?
quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year.
I believe it. I mean, they doing that shit in the NFL on regular
know
now.
each other and execute their blocks. It's pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Baker on to kick it away.
They doing that shit on the regular.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, man, I need another stop. I need another stop.
The Raven offense set at the line for
What
this
the
next
fuck is going
drive.
on?
As we eat closer and closer
This
to
shit is
intermission,
glitching
Charles,
out.
remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 9.
I don't get it. They did an update. They ain't fixed that.
That's kind of crazy.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Oh, there you go.
Right side, and it's intercepted.
I thought he was going to go the other side. He had the other guy open. Oh, man, I'm looking at that shit. I'm like, fuck, he got me. That was a bad rebound. I thought he was going to go the other way.
Two here in the first half. Yeah, we
All right,
ball hawking,
we in business.
and the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not
I
just
get the ball
simply
at the second half,
anticipation.
too, so I just
It's
gotta
study
take my
and
time.
understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Nah, bro, I ain't going to try to push it.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle.
Honestly, I'm really not.
At the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Try to kill
Now a
time.
2nd and 10.
If he wants the ball back, make him use a timeout.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
15-yard
Let's
line.
go, Louie! Yellow, yellow.
I feel like red zones where you
15,
get the most
15.
hits.
Oh, yeah, because it's, I mean,
Now
it's,
a toss right side.
that's
Achane
good.
with
Good
it.
shit.
And they go
It's
the
come
wrong
down.
way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Yellow. Come back. Hey, ribble it.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Fuck,
And this
man.
one
I didn't really
incomplete.
have shit
Too
there.
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's
Oh.
3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Hey, 57. Easy. Hey, 43.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, there you go.
Caught by Kincaid, working
that,
the middle of the
boy.
field. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off
Burn
this
a little
drive
bit
with
more
6
time
points.
there.
It's all pretty
Call a
simple
timeout.
sometimes,
Because if
isn't
I
it?
pick the fucking play, it's going to give me that auto.
And he does
That
exactly
shit happened to me the
Makes a
last time
nice
when I
catch
played
to
Al
move the
Lava.
chains. Defense, gotta find a
Yeah,
better way
man.
of
First time I
accounting for the
played him, I
shorter
got
routes
down
that are being
there.
run against them.
And I'm like, oh, I'm
The
good.
Chiefs will
Like,
use
I
the
hit,
first
like,
of their
you know,
timeouts
no huddle.
as
I'm
the clock
thinking,
will stop with 20
because
seconds to
sometimes you
go
hit
in
no
the
huddle
first
and the
half.
clock don't really run because you're not far.
Yellow.
And the shit ran down to like fucking 3 seconds.
Achane. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken.
I'm going to try.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I would run that coin toss.
Yeah, I gotta play. I'm gonna run this direct snap to the running back. I don't know if you're expecting.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so
Achane's
far they've
gonna
come
get
up
it
empty
directly.
on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Devon Achane in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs
Nah, I
have
ain't
taken
doing
the
that
lead
shit.
here
I don't know
in
why
the
they
final
put the tush
stages of
push.
this first half.
They should have added that shit.
Butker now to add the extra point.
Play, so why you not putting
They
it
should
in?
have. Because I remember when the Eagles did the Philly special, they
It's
did that.
up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, 17.
Well, he ain't got this guy anymore. What's his name? The Bull.
Maybe time for one
Tucker.
play on offense.
I don't
7
remember last
seconds to
year,
go
bro, or
in
the
half
year
as the
before,
kick
bro.
is
He's getting
wide.
like fucking 70 yarders
That'll
with it.
carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm not just play Cleveland on, bro. Don't give up nothing crazy.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Okay,
And
so
that is
everything I need.
incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
There's some new X factors too.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
I don't really care about the X factors because they don't really. I mean, he got them active, but they don't really activate for me.
Yeah, like there's one cornerback, John, where if you
Time
get
for
your
a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, but just activating it is hard. It's hard. Like I feel like superstars are more important than X factors. Like you get X factor, great, whatever, but it don't really matter if you don't get it or not. What they need to do is do something special for the X factor to try to make it, you know, try to make it to where like it activates more or something.
like for a period of time at least.
Yeah, or if it turns on automatically, maybe. Yeah, without.
You could do it for a couple of like downs, like for a couple of plays.
Or a couple downs. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Maybe like on 3rd downs for a couple downs where it activates automatically. I think there. Oh, fuck, man. I just called that too long.
There were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Yeah.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Brown. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Yellow. 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 Hey, Ripley. Attack.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
That was a nice block,
This
bro.
one stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give them credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll dump this off to H.M. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Oh my God, this fucking bomb.
Missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh my
Coverage
goodness.
keyed in on him since that last completion.
This dude is a fucking
He
bum.
earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
I gotta get this.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. H.M. Not sure he got there. Did they stop it? They did. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Push. There we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 153 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, it usually doesn't work very well. And we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 22-yard scamper. And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Running on the
Chiefs 21.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
That's what we're seeing over there.
Kansas City touchdown. Marquise Brown, 65 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh my God.
Opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
No, we changed it. Report. We changed it.
To throw is Jackson.
Look at that. Let's go.
The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Third down and 1.
Got it. Go.
Oh my God, how he passing?
Yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
How the fuck did he catch him,
So
man?
far, and you know something? A lot of it's been
That's
power
insane.
running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's the problem with these little
That's just a
receivers,
pile
bro.
of
They
bodies there, and that's when you kinda
can't
find out
block
who's a
on
tough
runs,
guy,
and
right?
they get
Who
beat
can
by these
stand up and
fucking
make a play?
corners.
It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can
Let me
stand
see. I
up when
think
the going
Worthy
gets
might get
tough
a
in here.
deep shot here. Let's see who beats him.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw caught by Achane.
Oh my God, he's 3rd and inches, bro. What
He
the?
picks up 7 yards.
Yeah.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No
Oh,
one's
I
had trouble
take
with
that
the
to break
interceptions
and give me
in
the
this game
first
here.
down.
Gets his guy out in the flat.
I'm sick
So
of
many
it.
times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now Mahomes. They set up the screen. Achane has it. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I should have known better.
This
This guy ain't
defense
got no
hasn't
fucking
played its
audibles
best,
on
but
the
they're still
playbook.
right in this football game. And if they keep
Because he
making plays
goes
just
and he
like
plays the
that,
defensive
they're going to give their
lineman,
offense
so
a chance.
should have just fucking audible to something else. I ain't got an audible.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
No, we changed it. Hey.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Now Jackson.
Come on, bro, I'm trying to move back.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
God, bro, I was trying to disengage from the block. And it wouldn't let me.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
No, I got to score. Fuck running the clock out. I got to stay aggressive. I got to score.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion. And now they're only down 3.
And if I don't score, he gets the ball back. It's a touchdown. It's over. I got to score.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Oh my God! How, bro? I'm
Just about special
nasty.
teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his
Oh
importance.
man, this shit
You
is
can flip
just
the field for your team
that's
defensively. Move it deep into their own
That's a good
territory,
return,
or
though.
if you're backed up on offense,
take it.
then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
They making money just to kick the ball.
Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage
Hey, you
on these
think that
all-important
shit
snaps.
sweet.
He certainly looks dialed in right now.
That shit is not sweet.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught.
Whatever you think about that 12 being sweet, forget about it. Because it ain't sweet, bro. It's on you too. That shit was sweet.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
43.
I'm going to try to hit straight on this thing.
To throw, it's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Waddle from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead.
What do you think? That's that bum Trevor Lawrence you got over there?
Trevor Lawrence is making that dot, bro.
This ain't Trevor Lawrence, buddy.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
No, that's a nice pass. That's a nice pass. That defense is tight down there, man. You got a good team, man. You got a good fucking team.
It's a touchback.
This shit, especially when he, like, later on, when he gets more used to, you know, how the team plays. And it's going to be, yeah, he's going to be tough to beat.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. From the gun, it's Jackson. This will go Henry out wide. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
That's why I'm surprised he lost it.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
They got a good team.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh my God, this fucking
It's
guy.
complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
What am I doing?
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Catches made by Metcalf. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
It's second down and goal.
Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
I thought I was going to get a pass interference
Picks
there.
up his second sack of the
I'll
afternoon.
push the shit out of these. Bro, I'll push the shit out of him. Oh, man, I thought that was a pass interference. For sure.
Glitch that you were getting, bro.
Third and goal, Jackson.
Oh, this motherfucker. Good pass.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers.
Yeah, I should have just went to a fucking,
And the Ravens
I should have went to
on his loop for the extra point.
a cover 4, man. That's what I should have done.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
What defense are you talking about?
Now after the touchdown,
I think that's what I'm running, but I don't.
kick this one away.
Well, I don't.
And that is over.
The thing is with YouTube, I don't really find like good defenses because everybody runs everything different. And then you watch a video, and the balls be like, "Oh yeah, this is an easy formation, easy setup," and like you literally like got fucking 30 different fucking adjustments that you gotta make.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs
I'm
on
not
this
like.
drive as they start out here first and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I mean, I'm using 335 there with this playbook, but I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't
And that's
know.
a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, staying down, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go.
I know.
In the fourth.
Yeah, I need a first down. I don't get a first down. I might have to go for it. This 4 down territory for me. Honestly, that's what it feels like. Oh, there you go.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
But he got the timeout. I gotta get him to burn those fucking timeouts.
54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
There you go. Let's go.
And keep picking it.
Let's go. That's game, bro. That shit is game.
37 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every
We
rep.
should have known
If
I'm
they
going
close
to
this
run.
game out, just a few snaps remaining, they can't relax just yet.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
What time is it? Oh, it's 149.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Here's 2nd down.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, we changed it.
Jackson. To Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 18.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
And the Raven first down.
Throwing, Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Jackson's pass.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final
So
minute,
fucking
things get a
fast.
little
I wasn't
bit
trying to give
tighter.
nothing over the top, and I gave him
You can
everything
forgive
underneath.
this defense just a bit here. They know how dangerous Lamar
They
Jackson
just have
is
to get this
running the
fucking
football.
onside kick, man.
Stopping him is in many ways a prime concern. So here, they're late to react to the handoff on the option, and it costs them as this winds up a touchdown.
Point after up and good. And
I
now things
hope
get a
so.
bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
He still got 2 more timeouts.
Send out the hands team, bro.
So here we go, 45 seconds left, and things have boiled down to this onside kick.
What the hands team? That don't look like a fucking hands team to me.
And
Go
the
down.
Chiefs have got it.
Go down.
And with that, they should have a victory as well. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field possession.
Oh,
And that's the
man.
key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air
Nah,
out of
that's
the
over,
football
bro.
at this point of the game. That means they're
It's
really
over.
counting on that offensive
a lot
line,
of
counting
time
on the
left.
runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
It's over,
Just
bro.
eat up that clock. And if you have the ball,
It was a
they
good
can't
game.
score.
Game of a cock.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
I got a
Charles,
trophy.
normally when you see a group score this many points,
What's
it's a
the
complete blowout. But
150
instead,
yards
they needed every single
in a
one
game,
of
one
those in
play?
this close,
I
high-scoring
just said the last
affair.
game.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
I think